Jim here again with a new video. Today I'm going to tell you about these free trading signals for Cryptohopper trading bot with this 24-hour update. And you're going to be surprised, guys. Thanks, Bertie. Alright guys, right. Remember yesterday we were looking at this signals video. This is the video I made yesterday. Alright. And to be honest guys, it's not good results. Alright. There are a couple of reasons why the results are not good at all. And I'll explain them to you right now. Alright. First of all, look what's happened to Bitcoin since I started that trading strategy. I started that trading strategy, those signals, at around 2 in the afternoon yesterday, which is around there. Alright, it was 2:40. So Bitcoin was around here when I started the bot with the signals, and look what's happened. Yeah. Came down to there, and then it looked quite promising, like it was recovering, and then boom, overnight. So the results after 24 hours are not very good, guys, and I'm going to show you. I'm also going to show you how I configured the signals wrong as well. This is something you've got to be really careful of, guys. But it's okay. It's a paper trading bot. It doesn't really matter. And it's all part and parcel of learning. All right, look at these. All right, and look at these. It's been selling with the stop loss because the stop loss was configured in the signals. And I'll show you where that was. I've switched it off now after I noticed all these stop losses being hit. Absolutely sucks. This is why I do not use stop loss in my real money bot. This is how I get zero losses. I do not ever use stop loss. It never works out well in the end. Right? You get things like this when the market crashes and everything just hits the stop loss. Then it buys again and the stop loss hits on that new one. Absolutely terrible idea, stop loss. So this $1,000, look, is dropped to $980. That's $20 down overnight. And I should be sitting, if I was using my secret sauce, my real money bot, I should be sitting at an average of 1.05%. Which I'm not because of Bitcoin dumping. Alright, but I haven't lost anything on my real money bot. So in here, in the signals bit, I'll show you what I had configured wrong. Alright, in here, on these configs here, I had set it to signal configuration. Alright, which is a bad idea. Alright, so just let these, just put these to blank again, alright, and let my settings take care of that. So I should not have configured each one because the stop loss is being hit according to signal configuration here. When enabled, the bot will use configuration of the signaler. The signaler will send the stop loss and the sell settings. Alright. Now in my real money bot I would never allow that. I would only use the trailing stop loss and automatic DCA. And that would never happen. So let me just clear that out. It's pointless anyway. I'm not going to let this bot run. Let's configure these ones. Look at this. And these are all crappy settings. I should have just let the bot run with my settings. But it was a good experiment. It taught us a lesson, didn't it? Don't let the signals configure because they might be using a stop loss. I'm just going to do all them. 2 more. So guys, I'm going to talk to you about what would have been better in this with these signals. Let me clear it all out. So they're all switched off now. The signals are still working. Right, I'll get signals, just to buy signals though. There will be no other instructions that come through with the signals to sell at 4% stop loss, or to sell at 15% profit, or anything like that. And this is why, you know, I never ever use stop loss in my real trading bot. Now, it's had some profits. Yeah, let's have a look at all of the trade history. It's had some, but mostly, look at this, mostly stop losses. Oh, look at that one there, 6%, 7% down. That must have been slippage. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Let's see what signals we got. We got Gain Script, we got Strategy Nakamoto, we got Napoleon. We've not had a lot of them, I don't think. CQS, Bitcoin Devil, anymore. Crypto Gnome, got one there. Trading View, got one there. But they're mostly Strategy Nakamoto and Napoleon. Yeah, bad idea to let the signals take care of the selling. And that's the profits it's made. So quite an abysmal update, really. But, you know, it's a learning experience. I noticed a few of these stop losses being hit last night, and I thought, oh, no. I should go back in and change that. But I thought, no, hang on a minute. It doesn't matter. It's only a paper trading bot. And I want to be fully transparent. And I want to show bad results as well as good results, you know. Can't just show good results on my real money bot with 0 losses. And actually, another thing that happened yesterday is because I'd configured the Nakamoto signals to handle the selling, alright, that also affected my real money bot. I had one of my trades selling at -4% because the stop loss came through on a Strategy Nakamoto, and that has put a blemish on my unblemished trading results. I've got one red in there now, and I lost 80 cents on that trade. I was annoyed, to say the least, but it is only 80 cents out of thousands made. Alright, so with the trading stop loss and the DCA on my real money bot, everything works really well with the secret sauce, guys. And if you want that secret sauce to get 1.05% average profit per day, go for it, guys. The link is in the description. Alright, so let's look again at what Bitcoin did after I switched on the bot. Where was it? 1400-ish, 1440, it was 240. So somewhere between that candle and that candle the bot started. Now, it did look promising when it started coming up. Things were in the green, and then boom. And then it started looking promising again, and then boom. Alright, so this is all the stop losses being hit. And everything did it. You know, everything's dropped. All drops together, guys. And this is when you're in the secret sauce. I wouldn't be worried because it's hitting DCAs, and, you know, that brings me back up in more profit. But when you've got a stop loss, no. And I get people in comments sometimes, or in Skype, asking me, why don't you use a stop loss? You should use a stop loss. This is just proof of why I don't recommend stop loss. Look at that. I've lost $20 with this bot. 20 fake dollars. I'm $20 down. Actually 18 now. Been some recovery in the last few minutes. Terrible. Absolutely awful to see that happening. So that's a $10 buy order, minus 4.28%. So it's lost about 42 cents there, 42 cents there, 42 cents there, 40 cents there, and all those other ones that you saw. So I recommend, guys, when you're trying out signals, definitely use the paper trading bot, and perhaps turn off the signal settings like I just showed you in here. Always turn off the signal settings and use your own settings for the selling. Otherwise, you just, when the market crashes, what would have happened though? You know, if I'd started that bot down here, it would have been a different story. No, those stop losses won't have been happening, because look at that, it'd have been coming up and making lots of profits on all those positions, and nothing would have hit the stop loss. So again, it's timing, guys. When did you start the bot? You know, I could, if I'd started that bot, that exact same settings with the stop loss activated and everything, it might have done really well. But eventually, maybe you'd have got $20–30 profit in this section here. Where's my pen? Maybe while Bitcoin did that and all the altcoins, you know, did that, you'd have been making like $20–30 profit per day or something. But then you're giving all that $20–30 back because of the stop loss kicking in. Alright? Are you convinced now? Stop loss is a bad idea. Now, the benefit of Cryptohopper is you're not trading with leverage. You're not trading contracts. When you buy crypto using Cryptohopper, it's using the spot market. So you actually own that crypto that you've bought. You can take it off the exchange and put it in a hardware wallet and keep it there for 5 years if you want. It's yours forever. When you're trading leverage on somewhere like Bybit, futures, derivatives, whatever you call it, if you lose a trade and you get liquidated on a $100 Bitcoin trade, if you get liquidated, you lose that $100. You never even ever owned that $100 of Bitcoin. That's why even when you go in Cryptohopper and you see positions that are 9, 10, 20, 30% down, doesn't matter. You DCA. You're not using stop loss. You have lost nothing until you sell. Alright? Example, I could lose $1 now. How much is that? Alright, it's 95 cents right now. If I sell that, I lose 95 cents. Simple as that. But I get rid of the position. So if a stop loss hits at 4% down, this, obviously I've switched off the stop loss for that position, otherwise it would have sold already at a loss. Now, when you sell at stop loss at -4% and the market goes south like that, like you've just seen, it's crap. And that's why I never use stop loss. I use DCA. Now, in this, where have I got the DCA? So it's going to DCA at 5% down, but only when a new signal comes from the signal provider. So if I get a new signal for Rune coming from, where did that one come from? It doesn't actually say, does it? Doesn't say where it came from. Let's say it was the one Strategy Nakamoto signal. All right. If I get a new signal from Strategy Nakamoto for Rune coin and it's -5% or more, it will then do the DCA. Only then. Alright? So if I tweak this now, if I go in the DCA settings and I change the DCA, so it says -25, it has to drop 25% and then receive a new buy signal from Strategy Nakamoto before it will DCA. Alright? And that can be painfully slow because it's very deep down is that DCA. But it's a lot safer than 5 in a market crash. All right, so it's all about balance, guys. Getting that balance just right. Fine-tuning your bot as you go along. Not allowing it to spend too much. Not allowing it to DCA too soon. Not being too greedy on the trailing stop loss. Where is it? Yeah, too greedy. Put 25% in there. It's going to take weeks and months to get to 25% profit. There's no point. It's better to take a small profit, right? Get out of that trade, take that little bit of profit, then wait for a new trade to get back into. Frequency. Lots of frequent small trades will make more money for you in the long run than going for one trade that takes weeks and months to get to 25%. I could do, for example, on that rune position, all right, it might do, I don't know, over the next month, it might do 50 rune trades, and it might get 2% on each of those 50 rune trades, all right? But rune, let me have a look. Look at Bitcoin. This is a good idea to explain this, guys. Let's say over the next month, and that's why that rune position is 9% down. Let's say over the next month, rune does something like that and goes up. Let's see. All right, that's a massive move. Look at that, 375%. 44 days. Wow. Let's say rune goes up. Let's imagine this has gone up. Let's just say that's 25%. All right, so it's gone up 25%. Let's just measure that. That's 120%. It's been pumping a lot as recently as rune, hasn't it? Hey, it's cool. All right, let's say it goes up 25% in 1 month. All right. If you're trading one trade and you're putting $100 on rune and you're waiting 1 month for $25 profit, which is 25% over a month, you doing like 20, 30, 40, 50 small trades on rune over that same time period can bring you a lot more than 25% profit. Just selling at 2% over and over again many times over that month, it'll work out better in the long run, and I'm going to prove it to you actually. All right, where's that compound? All right, $100 trade. All right, this is going for 25% over a month. All right, so what's let's say 30%. Keep this easy calculation. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 30 days in there, and I'm going to put 1% per day to get to that 30%. All right, $100, 1% a day, and 30 days. All right, this is what your big trade would do. Your $100 trade, leave it in for a long time, for 30 days, and it makes 30%. Obviously, you're going to get $30 profit. All right. Why is it $34? Of course, it's compounding. It's compounding, that's why. So yeah, on the first day you're getting your 1%. All right. So you get my picture though, guys. So let's say that was 27 days. I want this to equal 130. That's near enough. 130 there. So let's say it took 27 days to get your 30% on rune in one big trade of $100. And it's a long time, it's 27 days in crypto. All right. Now, on the other hand, you could have a $10 trade and make 1% compounded per day. 27 days. Let's see if we get more profit. I don't think we will. Yeah, you get $13, but it is more profit in percentage. Alright, look, it's gone up 30%, and that's there. Makes sense? So small trades, multiple small trades compounded over time will make you a lot more money than one big trade that takes a long time. Have I explained that enough? I don't know if I have. I feel like I'm not really explaining it very well, but I think most people will understand that. Alright? So lots of frequent small trades sold at small percentages will compound better than one long trade over a long time will compound. Does that make sense, guys? Back to the dashboard here. See how crappy this is doing. I've just got 2 in the green, which is not really enough to sell, and I've switched off the the stop loss. That's why these are in the red now, and that will, when it gets a new signal for that coin and these other ones that are over 5%, new signals coming in for anything from this downwards will get a DCA. Alright, and it's spent what, $250 in all of those positions, but it's down a bit with these open positions, 4.67% down, which means the cost is $237, and looking here, it's now $19 down from our $1,000. Not good, guys. Combination of reasons. Alright, so what shall I do? Shall I leave this bot running for another 24 hours and see what happens? I don't think it'll do any good, because I think Bitcoin's just gonna dump a bit more, to be honest. We're not going to see a lot of action. I think some big buyers have got to come in to drive the price of Bitcoin back up again. I mean, that hasn't even really dumped a lot, has it, when you're looking on the daily chart? I mean, that to me, on the daily chart, still looks like a bear flag or a bull pennant. Even if you measure it from there, it still looks like a... Yeah, it just looks like a giant bull pennant. Yeah, anyway, I'm not here to show you chart patterns and whatnot. I'm not brilliant at chart patterns, but I will, in a future video, I'll bring you a video on some basic chart patterns such as cup and handle and bull flags and bear flags and what may not, because they do help. So bull flags, you know, when that comes up there and it breaks out of that, then what you do is you measure this part here, and then you take this and you measure from where it's breaking out, and that gives you a target price, and that's handy to know. Alright, so the expected price, if this is a bull flag and it doesn't break down, if it comes out of there, you never know, it could go up to 104,000 nearly, based on that, if that is a correct bull flag. It might be measured from just here, and that would give a target 92-ish, 91, 92. Yeah, these bull flags, they work quite well if you can identify them. Alright guys, secret sauce, links in the description. If you want the secret sauce, if you want to try and get 1.05% per day using the secret sauce, check out the link below. It's free for anybody who signs up for Cryptohopper and buys a plan through my link below. Doesn't cost you any extra. If you're getting Cryptohopper anyway, you might as well go through my link and get something free thrown in, and my help on Skype. Alright? If you do already have a Cryptohopper account and you're still wanting the Cryptohopper secret sauce from me, all you have to do is, you've got two options, and I'll show you the two options on the screen now. Alright guys, it's time to bring on Bertie Bot and say goodbye, and I'll see you in the secret sauce or the next video, guys. So yeah, overall this strategy, not good, but again, there are multiple reasons for it. The signals, configuration, and Bitcoin taking a dump. You know, you can't really do well with a long strategy in that kind of environment, can you? Like I said, if I'd have started the bot down here, it'd have done really well. Alright, even with the stop loss activated. But I do not recommend stop loss, and anybody wants to argue that with me in the comments, go ahead, and I'll just prove you wrong. Yeah, with the results. Okay guys, bring on Bertie Bot. Come on Bertie, don't be shy. Here he is. Bye guys.